Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to teach you how to conquer bullets and numbering. This will absolutely send you to the mental institution if you don't understand how to do this. And it's actually fairly simple if you know the super secret. So here we go. We're going to start with numbering. When I hit a number 1 in a space bar, look what happened. It automatically indented my line, and this little thing up here, if you watch the word super secret tip, you'll know to look up here and see what's happening with your tools. That just turned on. So what if I didn't want that to automatically indent? Well, all you have to do is Control Z. Control Z won't just undo what you just typed. It'll undo whatever automated process the computer just did. So if I hit Control Z, there, it moved everything back to the left-hand side, but it left my typing on there, 1 dot, and that's fine. Now, if I just type anything and hit Enter, it didn't automatically put a number 2 in there. I can type my own number 2 and go like this. So just so you know, if the automation part is making you crazy, after it automates, Control Z, now you have control again. Well, let's take it the other way. What if you do absolutely want that automation to happen? Let's try it again. I'm going to hit a 1 enter. I hit my 1 dot space bar. It automates everything. Now I'm going to make my shopping list. I need eggs. When I hit enter, it automatically throws in a number 2. And now I want produce, and I'm going to need milk and chicken. Now I'm not capitalizing these. When I hit enter, they auto capitalize. It's called an auto format thing. Again, if you don't want it to auto capitalize, you're going to Control Z and take that away. Now at the bottom of my list, it put a number 5. I'm done with my list. I don't need a number 5. So I'm just going to move my mouse up to the tool right on top, and I'm going to turn off numbering where my insertion point is. Turn it off, click, number 5 disappears. That's awesome. Now, let's say under produce, I want a list of lettuce, carrots, and green peppers. So when I hit enter to make that sub list, it throws in a number 3. I don't want a number 3. I just want numbers 1 through 4 with a sub list. So I'm going to Control Z to undo that. And I'm going to turn on my code so you can see what's going on. This little button over here is called Show Hide. When you turn on that code, now you can see all the non-printable characters, all the programming codes behind the document that actually give you clues of what's going on. Folks, when I work in Word, I work with those codes on all the time. So here we go. Notice that there's a paragraph mark there. That's called a hard return because I hit enter on my keyboard. What I want to do is a soft return. That is a shift enter, also technically known as a line return. So when I hit shift enter, look at the different code it threw in there, okay? Doesn't look like a paragraph mark, looks like a little return symbol on your keyboard or on the old typewriters. But when I hit that shift enter, it didn't put a number underneath. It just pushed number 3 and 4 down, and now I can type lettuce, shift enter, and I can type carrots. One more time, shift enter, and now I can type, green peppers. Okay, so there you have it. That is how to control numbering, and that is how to control just line item enters or returns called soft returns. All right, now I'm going to show you bullets. When I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, scroll up a little bit so I have just bullets on my screen, and I'm going to go ahead and click my button for my bullets, and it puts a little dot on there, and now I can just type anything. Okay, again, I can have a little bulleted list. Oops, chicken, milk, and eggs. That sounds fine to me. What if I hit enter and I've got a bullet there that I don't want? Well, just simply, wherever your insertion point is, where that bullet is, you don't want it, get up here, turn off that bullet. Now, in the middle, maybe milk. I don't want a bullet on milk. I'm going to turn off that bullet. I do want that, so I went too far, so I'm going to Control Z to undo the item I just did. What if under chicken, I want a variety of chicken pieces? So I can hit, instead of hitting enter and getting a new bullet, I'm going to do the same thing I did up in numbering. I'm going to shift enter, gives me a line item return. Notice the symbol at the end of chicken, and there's no bullet right here. So now I can do, I need whole chicken, and I need chicken wings. Okay, so shift enter and wings. There we go. And that's how you do this. Now, another thing about bullets is when I click on the bullet itself, I can change its symbol. I'm not stuck with these little dots. Simply right mouse. How do I change a bullet symbol? How do I is always answered with a right click. So right click, right down here, you'll see bullets. If I right click on here, I can go down to my bullets and I can see the little list. Well, one of them, it's below the screen, but it says define new bullet. When I click define new bullet, now I can choose symbol. Move that over so you can see it better. There's a symbol list. I'm going to click the drop down, and wingdings is actually pretty cool. There's all kinds of little symbols in here. There's a scroll box, you can look through them. Webdings, well, there's wingdings 1, 2, and 3, and then there's another one called webdings, which are awesome because there's all kinds of little things. There's cool hearts, there's airplanes, there's little skiers, there's everything. So I'm going to choose a little skier here, and I'm going to hit OK, and now hit OK again, and there I have little skiers. If you want those skiers to be bigger, you simply click it again and then come up here to your font size, and you can change your font to a 20. You can have bigger skiers as bullets. You can change your bullets to anything you want. You can actually put someone's picture, a face in there. You can have a bullet be a photo and someone's tiny little face in there. It's kind of fun to mess around with. Anyway, hopefully this will solve the mystery of bullets and numbering for you and take away the craziness. One more tip about this: whenever you turn those codes on that I showed you, the show hide button, they don't print. But if you turn those on and then email this document, when the end user opens it, those codes will be on. So it's good practice to make sure to turn those off when you're done. Plus it makes your document look nice and clean. All right, that's it for now. I hope you solve the mystery and conquer bullets and numbering. Thanks.